And I just wanted to take a moment and teach everybody something about rice. So I'm just using some long grain basmati rice, just throwing a cup in. What people don't seem to understand, if you want your rice to be nice and fluffy, you can't just do equal parts, meaning 1 cup rice, 1 cup water. You can't do that. If you want fluffy rice, really fluffy rice, you need more water. So I always like to do 2 parts water, 2 parts rice, and of course, throw some salt in there. If you want oil or butter, go ahead, throw it in there. You don't have to do it, but you can. If you're trying to make like a tadig, which is like almost burning the bottom of your rice, which is a delicacy for some people, you need oil, or butter. That's important. If anyone wants to know more about that, I can always do an episode about making tadig in a rice cooker. But either way, fluffy rice, you need 2 parts water to every 1 cup of rice. Very, very important. Just wanted to throw in a little thing about rice. So I just wanted to show everybody now the rice is done. I don't think it takes more than maybe 15 minutes to do 1 cup of rice in a crock pot. You see here how the holes are made like that. You could technically just drop some oil down up in there and make your holes actually larger. Some people use forks or whatever, but I just use what I got. So basically, to get that tadig that I was talking about with the burnt rice, you just drop some oil up in there. And like I said, I'm using a very healthy oil, so I could kind of care less what I'm dropping down there. And then you just want to get another cup of rice, water, rice, water, same difference. You can see what I'm doing. And you're just gonna put some more water in there to create the crock pot, the crock pot type essence of this, to make it think, oh, I'm cooking again. So that's what I do at about 20-15 minutes after I see a little warm button come on. And then I just put another cup of water to let it cook more, add oil in order to make it start doing that burnt thing that I want it to do. So I just came back inside from the meat, and the crock pot was already saying it was warm. So this cooker, so here you see it's back on cook. I just pressed it down again. So I just keep pressing it down and making it go back to cook, just to get the rice to get a little bit crispy at its bottom. But you see the rice now, it's it's done. But you see that it has that nice fluffy look to it, and that's good with chicken or any kind of fish dish, or I guess really any dish really if you like rice. I love me some basmati rice personally, but yeah, so I'm just pushing these around on the edges, pushing it together. And then what I'm trying to do at the bottom is I'm trying to create a nice layer that gets a little crispy to it. So I just solve that by building kind of like a moat and just pouring the oil along sides here. And like I said, this is a pretty healthy oil, so, and I eat insanely healthy, so I'm not too worried about my oil intake or anything today. So that's done rice, nice and fluffy. And if you want to get crazy, you can try to make it crispy at the bottom.